Time for Ryuki's debut. Up, What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kengan Omega Chapter 7. So last chapter we got the start of Ryuki's fight against Kokoro. And of course, this was making his entrance. Everyone thought he was Oma. And you guys are saying in the comment section that you guys think that he's Oma's long lost brother. And if that's the case, how did they get separated? That's what I'm really, really curious about. And did like Gao like leave orders to Nico to take care of Oma or something? Because as we saw at the end of Kengan Ashura, he was targeted by the real Tokita Nico, and it just it's just making me think there's something more at work here. There really, really is. And also even Ryuki mentioned that he trained with his grandpa, which has to be Gao. That, remember, we heard near the end of Kengan Ashura from oh my god, I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. I'm really goddamn tired. Anyway, because I literally just woke up, so you're gonna have to excuse me. Anyway, we're at the start of the fight. My boy Ryuki's making the first move. Let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. And this chapter is titled Stinger. Okay, here I go. He jumped? Ryuki took the initiative with a right roundhouse. Ooh, yeah, that's my boy. Huh? That didn't land? Ora! Ooh, holy shit, it didn't land. The kick that hit Ryuki's leg as he was landing threw him off. Oh my gosh, excuse me. That hit Ryuki right as he was landing, threw him off balance. Ooh, Kokoro! This was Kokoro's winning strategy. A high-speed combination that traded indestructible force for landing more blows. That's actually a good strategy. He'd hit his opponent with rush punches until they stopped moving, then sink them with the powerful blow. On account of the sheer simplicity of the strategy, it's next to impossible for an opponent to get out. My strikes are specialized for landing, but they're not landing on this son of a bitch. Ooh, but something I was just thinking about, literally just now. What if Ryuki, he probably, yeah, he knows the Nigo style, but what if he knows something more? What if he knows Gao's original style? Ooh, that would be awesome. Oh, I would love that. And if that's what Gao did, if he trained him in, you know, like the original style, as well as maybe even a few techniques in the Nico style that he didn't even train his pupils. I'm very curious about that. I was trying to capitalize on him losing his balance, but he's parrying them so easily you'd think he was doing assembly line work. Ooh, that's my boy. Oh god. Why? Just why do you have to do Kengan Ashura and all CGI? Like, I would love to see this animated as much as I really want to see like all of Kengan Ashura animated. Fuck, even the fans voted to have Kengan Ashura get an anime adaptation, but this all CGI shit is not what the fans wanted. I'm telling it right now. I will cover it though. You know what? I said I wasn't going to, but I changed my mind. I'm going to cover it. If I can cover Berserk 2017, because the writing was actually pretty decent, just the animation was really, really bad, I could cover this. Anyway, he's already switched up his strategy. He doesn't stick to his wing strategy. If it doesn't work, he switches it up. And it's how quickly he's how quickly he switches strategies that makes Kokoro so dangerous. Ooh, huh? So he knows kickboxing too. He's crouching. As his attention went downwards, he threw a right high kick. Ooh, a Sobat? So he could dodge that strike at that timing and even counter it. Kokoro! Fine, then how's this? Kokoro changed his strategy yet again. He followed up with a right hook. Ooh, I love the art in this manga, especially with even like how the words are affected. Like when Kokoro's gonna counter with that right hook, and ooh, did it change, man? Ooh, crunch. What the hell? What did he just do? I saw it. He threw a counter. That didn't take you down? You must be pretty tough. Your moves are as sharp as ever, even after 2 years, Oma. He's not coming for a follow-up, so he's acting like he's better than me, huh? That really stings. Sorry, boss. You were right all along. Now that I've fought him, I can feel he's not all that different in terms of build or power, but if I keep fighting him like this, I'm probably gonna lose. Calm and level-headed decision-making skills, unaffected by conceit in his own ability. These decision-making skills were a large part of what allowed Kokoro to make it into the upper ranks of the fighters in the brief span of a year. Well, Ryuki's gonna make it a lot faster. Just watch. That got him right in the solar plexus. I can't believe how tough he is. I have to admit it, they're both far stronger than I am now. And Gao especially, from what I've seen, Gao's got more raw power than Kokoro, but Kokoro's got that technique, and it's destructive enough to make up for a little gap in power. Kokoro's gonna use that technique, I can guarantee it. This time I'm gonna figure that technique out. Come on, let me see. Come on, let me see it. Kokoro immediately closed the distance. Meanwhile, Ryuki took his stance for the first time since the match started. Yeah, I think I can hit this guy a little stronger. Ooh, he dodged it. That wasn't a strike. He's trying to grab me. And at this range, he'll catch me before I can bring him down. He's pretty resilient after all. Yeah, I'm gonna need more distance. So, oh my god, we're gonna finally see. We're gonna see if it's Nico style, if it's Gao style, like what the fuck. Okay, I'll hit him with a counter. Time to punch you a new one. Ooh, Stinger! Ooh, we should have seen. I knew this was coming because of the title of the chapter, but oh, this art is so gorgeous. Oh, he landed with the stinger. Let's see what a legend class fighter could do about that. That was a strike that heralded the new generation. He got him, so those grabs must have been traps to get him to take his distance. I saw it. So the trick is a front kick. The stinger is a lethal front kick with all its power concentrated into Kokoro's big toe. Wait a minute. This sounds very familiar, but it was concentrated into a different part of the body. With all the power concentrated into a single point, the kick becomes a blunt weapon that can bore through glass and break bone. The key is the snap of the knee. Speed is essential to transform this modified front kick into a finishing move. 12 years into his martial arts career, Kokoro began focusing on his front kicks to reach even higher heights of power. He practiced his kicks 1,000 times a day with each foot. For 8 years since, he didn't go a day without throwing these 2,000 front kicks. And so Kokoro obtained a front kick even faster than a jab, the stinger. Ow! What was that? I couldn't react fast enough. Huh? But my stinger was perfect. How the hell is he still on his feet? You're pretty strong. I didn't know there were guys as strong as you on the outside. So, remember what we heard about Gao being uniting the inside. So, oh man, I'm so curious about this. Ooh, ooh, I'm gonna fly now. Can you keep up? Oh my god. Ooh, look at that smoke coming out of his eyes. Look at that aura. Ooh, we're gonna see. We're gonna see the style. We're gonna see it. It's either gonna be Nico style or Gao or something. I'm hoping it's something different. I really hope that what we're getting is something unique to like Gao in particular, something that we haven't seen before. Because if it is the Nico style, I'll be kind of devastated, or not. Well, devastated is the wrong wording. I would be kind of disappointed because Ryuki trained with Gao himself, so it really makes sense for him to have, you know, a separate style. I just really hope that's the case. I'm very curious what you guys think, because like if Gao did, remember what Gao said, or not Gao said, remember what we know about Gao. We know that he established the Nico style. We know that there are a bunch of Tokido Nikas around the inside, trying to unite the inside. But there's got to be some, but Gao has got to have come up with like fresh techniques for Ryuki. And the other thing I just keep thinking to myself too is Gao still alive? And why is Ryuki coming out now? That's the other, and I should have thought about that. I don't know why I didn't think about this sooner. But why now? Why 2 years later after Oma's death? Why is it like, I feel like something is telling me that Gao is going to end up being our main villain somehow. It just really feels like that's the setup. It really does. Based on what we know about Gao in the first place. I really feel like Gao is the true mastermind. I would love, oh my god, please let that be the thing. Please let it be that Gao is the true mastermind, especially behind the Guardians. Oh my god, if Gao was the mastermind behind the Guardians themselves, and if we have something like what's going on in the Natsu Dotase where, sorry I'm spoiling it, where, you know, Meliodas became the Demon King's vessel, what if Ryuki is supposed to be the next Tiger vessel? And Gao chose Oma to be the previous Tiger vessel. That would just make so much sense. I really, really could see that. I'm hoping what we're getting, but, and I just thought about this just now. This is why I love doing live reactions, because I always think of shit like as I'm reading. Is what if we're getting a variation of the advanced technique? That'd be really, really interesting. I hope that's the case. But anyway, I'm very curious what you guys think about this chapter. What do you think we're gonna get with this technique that Ryuki is doing? Do you think it's going to be a variation on the advanced? Do you think it's going to be something? Do you think it's going to be like something unique to the Gao style? Or do you think it like? I really hope it's kind of a variation on the advanced because it would definitely connect what happened with Oma as well. And what do you think about like Gao's role overall? Because in Kengan Ashura, I think I even said it in my videos for Kengan Ashura that I thought that maybe Gao could be the mastermind, and if that's the case here as well, that would be, especially like if we have the advance, um, or a variation of the advance. I really think that could be the case, especially if if your guys' theories are correct. That, and I kind of feel this way too, that Ryuki is like Oma's brother. But we'll have to wait and see. And if that's the case, why these brothers? Why them? Why were they chosen to take up the mantle? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And also, before I forget, there's got to be more to why Nico picked Oma then, if that's the case. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Kengan Omega content, because I think I'm the only one covering Kengan Omega. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All it's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, find me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.